Everton have appealed. This was yesterday. They've notified, as they said, the FA of its decision to appeal that red card that was given to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Massive debate about whether or not it was a red. Cass, where did you stand on that one?
Well, it's no debate from me. Never read in a million years, and enough now of this stupid, ludicrous, soft sending offs. Well, I could say penalties as well that were happening in the game. But I'd be really interested if this decision is not, obviously, if he's allowed to play, it's rescinded and he can play. I'd be okay with that, because if they go the other way and stick to it, I'll be shocked. Because if they can't see the damage that that's doing to the game, then they shouldn't be in the positions they're in.
It was Chris Kavanagh was the on-field referee in that incident, wasn't it? And I think it was Michael Salisbury, the VAR, and it was the VAR that interfered, if you like, and asked Kavanagh to look at the monitor. There was a lengthy discussion. In the end, that red card was dished out. And Neil Warnock said it there about this is clearly VAR re-refereeing a situation, and we've seen that a number of times, and I think that is the biggest issue that I'm now having with VAR, is that they are clearly re-refereeing. I go back to, listen, if Ben Mee against Aston Villa, when he was sent off, I get why it was a red card, don't get me wrong, but the referee at the time gave a yellow card. That was obviously then looked at by VAR, who suggested, no, you need to go look at the monitor. Now, the referee was in the perfect spot for that moment for Ben Mee. And my issue with that is, well, clearly VAR have now re-refereed that, because if he's giving out a yellow, he's seen something. Now, and I remember reading somebody's comments on it saying, well, probably what's happened is he's not seen it properly, the tackle, and that's why it's been re-refereed by VAR. But then why give out the yellow? If you haven't seen it properly, you can't give out a yellow. You don't know what the incident is then. So that's guesswork in my eyes from the on-field referee. Yeah. So, we have to either just give more... we have to get back to the days of the on-field referee's decision has to stand, unless it is that very obvious, clear and obvious mistake. Yeah. But we're not seeing that now.
Let's get it right now. A red card should be given for serious foul play, okay? That endangers another player. Now, if that is deemed serious foul play, just get rid of tackling. Get rid of it out of the game. Don't even attempt to make a tackle. Do you know what? I said this to I was talking to a friend of mine who's played the game, and we were chatting, and I said to him, do you think, is it worth telling kids to go to the gym and make yourself strong in football anymore? Wouldn't it be better not to go to the gym and make yourself a bit weaker, then you go to the ground easier? Doing gym work and making yourself stronger so you can ride a challenge and things like that, or you could take a knock. Yeah. I'm thinking now, well, what's the point of going to the gym? If you're making yourself stronger? Because if you've got any strength about you and someone hits you, as soon as they hit you, they're going to the ground and the referee's going foul. I remember a conversation with Jack Charlton years ago now. He started to tell me, in international football, he said, look, referees in international football are blowing up every time you jump for a ball. Not you, but Quinny, Noel Quinn, but big centre forwards. He said, just jump with them and try and make them, don't try and win it, but try and make the ball just drop around you. And I'm thinking, I'm being told not to win the header, okay? Which seemed really alien to me. But the conversation was, and Jack was right, that referees, every time you jump that and you left with your arm, a foul would be given against you in international football. Well, now I'd be saying to centre forwards, don't even put your leg out. Don't even attempt to make a challenge, because it's not worth it, because you could get sent off for a quite innocent... It only should be given for serious foul play.
Yeah, it does seem a bit strange, doesn't it, where we're heading right now? But Howard Webb got a big job on his hands to try and convince everyone that it's all going in the right direction. And I've tried to be a big advocate of VAR and of refereeing it. I mean, I'm a huge advocate of the referees, and I do think it's a very difficult job when the laws are so subjective. But sometimes you just have to think, no, that's not quite worked, has it? We have a huge game coming up for you tomorrow afternoon on talkSPORT as Arsenal host Liverpool in the FA Cup third round. The Gunners have capitulated from when they were top of the tree at Christmas with just one win in their last 6 games. Mikel Arteta's men have suffered 2 consecutive London derby defeats to West Ham and Fulham, which has seen them drop down to 4th in the table. Arteta has said, look, no time for panic. We're all right. When you look at it, they are still very much in the hunt. But is there a reason to be concerned for Arsenal?
Well, yeah, he'd be concerned for me, more so that their style. And Ray Parlour was on air yesterday, and Ray spoke about their style, and I thought he was spot on, Ray, where he talked about it's become a little bit ponderous and a little bit slow. Get the ball to Saka and Martinelli far quicker. Wingers want the ball quicker. Yeah. You know, and they don't have a big centre forward to lean on, and you know, so I totally get where Ray was coming from.